today we are gonna be trying out the brand new game mode in Clash Royale, and that game mode being the draft challenge. So this was in the game a few weeks ago, but they're finally bringing it back for another event. Now real quickly, before we get into a battle, I just want to give a special shout out to one of my great YouTuber friends, and that is Drago Sounds, this beautiful man right here. Every single day I'm constantly getting asked where I get my background music from, and all of it comes from this channel right here. So if you want to go subscribe to them, I'll have a link to the channel down in the description below. Also, if you are a content creator like me, they also have a playlist with no copyrighted sounds that you are allowed to use in your videos. So please do me a big favor, open up the link down in the description below and drop them a subscription. So with that taken care of, let's get into our first battle and see how things go. Bum bum bum, draft challenge. Let's see who's gonna get smacked. Bum 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 bum. We are against, oh crap, we're against Killer Clowns. This dude's in every single video. So as far as cards go, Giant Skeleton will be good on defense, I'm hoping. Poison Spell, they did make the Poison Spell better, so let's snag that card as well. Minion, you know what, since I have the Poison Spell, I'm gonna give him the Minion Horde. And then finally, you know what, this guy does have a zap, so he will most likely zap my Fire Spirits. Fire Spirits! Oh man, that was a quick decision. You know, I actually have a lot of splash damage. I should have took those goblins because I have Fire Spirits, a wizard, a lot of splash. You get the point. So I do actually have an Ice Wizard, and this card is amazing for defense. So I'm going to start it off by putting him down. Now I do have a Goblin Barrel, which is an amazing card as well. And I'm kind of happy he gave me that because he can't zap that out. So the Goblin Barrel is going in. Hopefully he tries to zap that. There we go. And the goblins do decent right there. So next up, let's put a Giant Skeleton down right there, and I'm also going to put a Dark Prince down. The Giant Skeleton is most likely going to die, but the troops I'm pushing with right here should stay alive. And you know what? The Giant Skeleton is actually alive. So as far as this goes, let's put a Poison Spell down right there. Dark Prince goes in. We're finishing all of those troops off. And as far as this Musketeer goes, let's just put some Fire Spirits down on her, and boom! We're doing amazing. Now, I feel like he may have more elixir than me. Actually, you know what? He did waste the elixir on those 3 musketeers, so I take that back. Now, right here, we have some damage done to each of his towers, and he hasn't even touched one of ours yet. So right here, I'm going to send a Goblin Barrel in since he just played a Giant down. Please, Goblins, do some work. He doesn't actually have his zap, and the Goblins are just going in, doing some work. Man, we're actually doing pretty decent. So since this guy has a Giant coming, let's put an Ice Wizard down because like I said, he is a good card for defense. After that, let's put a Giant Skeleton down, and oh crap, we need to get the Poison Spell down ASAP. Poison Spell, go down quick, and there goes the Poison Spell. That should do a great job at stopping everything, and it should actually help take out that Giant. So unfortunately, he still has a Witch, but since she's in the Poison Spell, it is good news for us, and right now, things are going pretty amazing. Now, one thing which I did kind of realize is that Poison Spell wasn't necessarily needed because the Giant Skeleton would have killed the minions regardless, but you know, it's not too big of a deal. We're still doing pretty well for ourselves. And something which I do want to touch on very quickly is, if you've noticed, I've been using a new intro in every single one of my videos, and the reason for that is just because I kind of want to be spontaneous, and I'm just kind of mixing it up a bit and having some fun. Now right here, crap, there is a Musketeer on that right side, which is kind of scaring me, so let's put Fire Spirits down on her. Next, let's put a Giant Skeleton on the bridge. That should do a great job at countering all of that, and on top of that, we're going to send a Goblin Barrel in. Of course, this guy is probably, he missed the zap spell. I'm going to say wow on that one. There goes the Giant Skeleton coming in clutch for us, and right now, there's 30 seconds. Oh crap, I'm at 10 elixir. What the hell am I thinking? So yeah, that right there was kind of a mess. Let's put a Lumberjack down right there. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to take a beating on that left side. I am kind of choking right now, but we're going to hard push this left tower right here. Let's also get a Goblin Barrel down as well. We do have the Rage Spell, which is going to come in clutch for us. Please, oh, Rage Spell, please do some work, Goblins. This guy does have a Giant, so I am going to try to counter this bad boy. Let's get a Giant Skeleton down right there. Next up, let's get a Wizard to help out with that as well. Stop them ASAP. Now they're, oh crap. Now unfortunately, this guy does have some troops coming in there, so let's try our best to counter all this. Let's get the troops distracted with Fire Spirits. Boom! There we go. That is what I like to see. Get a goblin barrel down for defense. I'm not too sure how smart of a strategy that is, but it seemed to work out for us. And right now, that tower on the left is about to go down. I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this battle, but we're not gonna give up all hope quite yet. I am putting a giant skeleton down because I'm extremely scared, and at this point, I'm just gonna play slow and cross my fingers. I know this guy does have a minion horde, but I don't think he'll place that due to my wizard. Now right here, let's get that poison spell down. Let's also just try to get a full-on aggressive push on this guy. Okay, let's get a Dark Prince down over there. I'm not too worried about those troops. They're taken out. Now let's put an Ice Wizard down. There goes his Witch. Right now, this is an intense battle. Crap. Oh no, this isn't gonna go well for us. Please, Fire Spirits. Yes, stopping the day. Let's get a Wizard down now. This battle is 4 minutes in, and this is extremely intense. This is a very, very close battle. I'm gonna send a Goblin Barrel in, and oh crap, you know, I'm gonna play extremely slow. Let's get a Poison Spell down right there. Let's also get an Ice Wizard down in the very center. Hopefully those distract the Musketeers, please. Crap. Oh no, this is gonna be it, guys. I'm afraid. I think we're gonna be losing very soon. Let's get a Lumberjack down right here. Hopefully this pulls all the troops off to the side. Crap. And unfortunately there is a knight, and that is gonna be the battle. That actually lasted much longer than I expected, and I consider that somewhat of a decent battle. So let's get into another draft challenge, and hopefully this one should go a little bit better. As long as I get one win in the video, I'll be happy. So to start this off, let's go with a poison spell. After that, lightning spell or rocket. I'm actually a huge fan of the rocket. Goblin barrel without a doubt. And to finish it off, let's go with a Valkyrie. This is a pretty strange deck, and I've never used anything like it. So let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. Now we are against Yo-Yo, and this guy's at 3,600 trophies. We're at 4,000, so hopefully we get somewhat of a skill advantage on this guy. And we have skeleton army and the skeleton. Oh crap, are you kidding? So right now, I'm gonna send a goblin barrel straight to the back right over there, and that should do a decent job at taking that barbarian hut out. Please take out the hut. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. So right here, let's get a musketeer down. This is kind of a strange push. You know, I wanted to poison spell that, but part of me didn't want to at the same exact time. So right here, I'm gonna put a skeleton army down on that. Let's use the tombstone to distract the giant, pull him back to the side, and our Valkyrie is still alive right now. So I'm sending another Valkyrie in. We just have such a huge influx of troops going. There go his guards. On top of that, I'm actually going to send in another goblin barrel, and this guy's tower is kind of done. Like, we just absolutely murked that tower. Now we have goblins going over to the king tower, and right now this battle is just going absolutely amazing. We're getting so many hits off, and oh my god, I'm liking where things are going. So real quickly, let's pull everything over. Now let's use a skeleton army to counter that. Hopefully this guy does not have a zap spell. And one thing which I just realized is this guy has 2 tanks in his deck. He has a giant and a giant skeleton. So I feel like we definitely have the upper hand on him because his deck is definitely unorthodox. Now right now there's a minute and a half left. We have 1 tower down, and he hasn't even touched one of ours yet. So things are going pretty damn well. And now I'm hoping he puts his barbarian hut down soon, because I would love to drop a rocket on that. That would make my day. So right here, I'm gonna rocket out that king tower and the hut. I'm hoping we do get some value off that. Unfortunately, we didn't fully destroy the hut, but right now I'm gonna pull the barbarians over, and I don't think that's gonna take them out, but it should do a decent job at defending for now. So real quickly, I'm not too sure what I want to do. I'm actually gonna use a defensive goblin barrel just to kind of help out with those barbarians. This guy does have a giant, so let's work on countering that. Pull everything over. Let's also use a skeleton army on that left side. Then let's use more skeletons to take out that giant skeleton. Now right here, this guy is just getting absolutely murked. I do feel kind of bad for him. Let's use another goblin barrel though to help take out all of that. Let's put a Valkyrie down right here. This should help out with the rest of these troops. Now let's also put a musketeer down. Now this guy does have a lot of troops on the tower, so I did just use a skeleton army on that, but we did have a musketeer doing some work over on the top right. So he did just lightning spell me out right there, but there's 15 seconds left. So unless this guy gets an absolute massive push off within like the next 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure we won this battle. battle. So at this point, we're just taking safety precautions so we do not lose the battle. There's 3 seconds left, and thankfully, we managed to secure a W. So right now, we have 1 loss and 1 win. So let's get into a 3rd battle for this video, and hopefully we can come out with a win. Boom, we are against Yo-Yo again for round number 2. I'm gonna go with the Goblin Barrel. Yeah, Goblin Barrel should be good. After that, we're definitely taking that lightning spell. Oh my god, the miner without a doubt. Ooh, this is actually a tough one. I am going to go with the Skeleton Army because the Skeleton Army is a beautiful card. And right now, we actually have a pretty good deck from the looks of it. Of course, though, Yo-Yo may give me some very crappy cards. So it looks like he gave me a Royal Giant and an Ice Golem. So I haven't used the Royal Giant in a very long time. So let's see how that plays out for us. Now, he did give us a Baby Dragon as well. Now, I may try to Lightning Spell out this minion right there. Actually, never mind. Let's get an Ice Golem down. Let's also put a Baby Dragon out. Next, I'm going to use a Goblin Barrel to distract that. So we are taking out that Knight right now. So we pretty much just countered all this guy's stuff. Get out of here, dude. Also, I do have a Barbarian Hut. I don't think I'm going to be playing that, though, anytime soon. So real quickly, let's use a Skeleton Army to take the Princess out. The Skeleton Army is pushing up, and he used a Minion Horde to counter that, so thank you for that. The Skeleton Army going in there, getting us some good damage, and I'm really liking the way that that actually just turned out. So right here, I am going to use a defensive miner. I don't really want to do that, but I felt like that was kind of like the only option I had. Now right here, I really don't know what this push is. It's kind of unorthodox. I have the Ice Golem, which was supposed to tank for us. Will he? Yes, he's actually kind of tanking. That was exactly what I wanted. Now I do have to use the Baby Dragon, and I have to try to save up for a Skeleton Army. The Royal Giant is going in there, and I'm very happy he froze me because that's going to allow me to wait for that Skeleton Army and pull all of his troops over. So again, another beautiful counter, and we managed to do really well with damage on that tower. So the Baby Dragon and the Skeleton Army are pushing up. This guy does have a Witch, but oh yes, the Baby Dragon is gonna take that Witch out as well. So this is actually going phenomenal for us. I have a really good feeling about this battle. Let's put a miner in the middle. That's gonna help tank some damage for us. I'm also gonna put an Ice Golem down. Crap, the Ice Golem was supposed to tank damage for that miner, but it didn't really work out that well. So we're about to push 2 times Elixir, and I'm not too sure what I want to do. I can send another Royal Giant in, or I can send that Goblin Barrel in, but since he put a Princess down, there goes that Goblin Barrel. They're gonna slice her up, and now I'm gonna put my first Barbarian Hut down. This should hopefully help us out in the long run. Let's get a Skeleton Army down right there. Unfortunately, that Skeleton Army is gonna do some work on us. Crap, that was such a good Skeleton Army, and right there he did actually freeze us, which does somewhat suck. So we're gonna turn this into a counter push. Let's get our Royal Giant down. We have the Baby Dragon doing some work on us. Let's send a Goblin Barrel in there right there. Now we do have to prepare for defense, so let's get ourselves an Ice Golem down. Ice Golem down. Let's also put a Skeleton Army down on that mini P.E.K.K.A. We got 1 tower down, and there is 25 seconds left. So all the enemy has to do at this point is get 1 very good push off. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try my hardest to defend. Let's pull the Giant over here. We have the miner to help us tank some damage as well. Let's get a Baby Dragon down. Let's get an Ice Golem down. And at this point, he knows he lost. He put a poison spell on my King Tower, and we managed to get another win. So in this video, we managed to have 1 very close battle, and we succeeded and pulled off 2 wins. Oh my god, it's a good day for me, and I'm very happy. So guys, I'm actually gonna be wrapping up the video here. Remember, if you like my background music, feel free to check out my friend's channel, and I'll have a link to that down in the description below. But guys, this has been Eclihpse. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.